Hey guys, welcome to Grocery Store Science 3, where I'm going to give you guys a bunch of cool science activities, experiments that you can try out on your own, mess around with them. This week, it's all about trying to trick your brain.
Hey, wait! They're trying to trick their brain, but they're really smart.
Yeah, I know, these guys are crazy smart. Oh, what are you saying about me?
Oh, nothing.
So yes, guys, we're trying to trick your brains. First up, it's a classic, the bird in the cage. Although I'm not using the bird or the cage, I'm using a shark and a little fish. So if I spin it like this, it just looks like a shark and a fish. But the quicker you spin it, the more your brain is trying to make sense of the world and it's not seeing what's really happening. And a lot of what we're doing today is that. So some of it are called optical illusions, and a little bit is just a little bit of science that'll play a trick on you. Now, the next one is what I like to call putting some glasses in a bowl of water. So I found this weird glass here. If you put it in, fill it up with water, you can still see it. If I put this one in, same. They're really easy to see. So now we're going to try it with oil instead of water to see what happens. So I'll take this weird cup again, and as it goes in, you can still easily see it because it's all air. But the second that the oil goes through, and watch this, it almost turns invisible. Really cool. So using the oil, I like to use these just kitchen gloves because yes, you can wash your hands, but you got to wash them about 10 times, so it's a lot easier just using these. Also, make sure that everything is really clean before you use it, including the gloves, so that you can reuse the oil. You don't want to be throwing all of this in the garbage, and especially not pouring it all down the sink. Whether you're even going to try it or not, just make sure you can reuse it. I'll try it with this cup. You can really easily see it, and then invisible. Awesome. So here's another trick you can do just using water. So right now, this looks exactly the same, but as you add the water to the glass, it's going to act like a lens. And flip it backwards. You can do this with a couple different things. Try it out, it's really cool. So there's a couple other cool things you can do with this effect. So like this, 800 plus 180 equals 188. So don't go tell your math teacher on me. Just check this out, use a little science. To mess with math. You can also decode some cool messages, write whatever you want. So have fun with it. And what I realized while I was shooting this, the little biker guys on my shirt don't do much, but when I add the water, you can kind of see them go forward and backwards. And even the words, the Tour de France on my shirt, flips. I don't know if this only amuses me, but it's pretty fun. So here's a hologram I was able to create using just some plastic and a smartphone or an iPad. It's a really cool effect. Whoa, a shark, sweet. So, here's how I made the hologram. I found some just plastic sheet. The clearer the better. This stuff's a little cloudy, so it does work, but not incredibly well. You'll need a ruler. I didn't have one, so I went online and I just traced one out. So that's going to be my ruler. And then I measured out. You need 4 pieces of the plastic, 1 centimeter in the middle hole that sits on the screen, and then 6 centimeters for the big side and 3.5 centimeters tall. So do 4 of those. So this is how I did it. Now, with the hologram app, you will have to download it from Google Store or the App Store. So definitely ask your parents first, and just be aware there are a lot of ads for some of them. So just click the X. They're pretty annoying, but there are multiple and they're all free. So that was it, guys, for week 3. Try some of them out, have fun. Make sure you keep everything clean, especially if you're using the oil. Stay safe. Have an awesome week.